Alexei Krılov, company UTS Group. And job title, I'm the CEO or general director and the owner of the company. Originally, my profession is military interpreter of foreign language of Chinese. I graduated from the military academy of Soviet Union, and it was 1989. But immediately in 2 years, political situation in Russia changed, and I was retired from Russian Far East, returned back to Moscow, and looked for the job. And the only thing that I could do was speak Chinese, and that's all. But we had any Chinese man at that time in Russia, and I was lucky. The first people began to make business for shopping. They travel to China, buy some things, get them back to Russia and sell at the markets. And like challengers, we call them. And they, the first travel company, tour cooperative, they need somebody who help them, follow them as a tour leader, as an escort, help them to negotiate prices at the market, talk with regional people in Chinese. So that was the reason I came to travel business, and I started to work there in 1991, and used to work the first company 3 years. And 3 years later, in 1994, I established the company UTS. At the moment, so we started from 3 people. At the moment, is approximately 400 people. We situated main office, head office in Moscow, and we have branch office in St. Petersburg. So approximately 320 people in Moscow and 60, 70 people in St. Petersburg. We do 3 main directions. First is online hotel reservation. We are leader in Russian market in B2B hotel reservations through all over the world. So we provide this service for Russian business travel professionals, tour operators, business travel agencies, and travel agencies. So we provide all kind of services like hotel reservation, visa support, payments, procedure, and all the auxiliary services, transfers and things like that. This is the first thing. And we have our own system, hotelbook.ru. So we began to develop it at the early of this century, and now a leader in this segment. The second segment is business travel, but we're specializing not in total business, but in MICE segment, incentive, and we serve for big corporation, help them not only to get their staff or their dealers outside the country for motivation or for promotion their product. So 2 years ago, we moved for a new segment like events. So we do celebrations, we do New Year parties, we do special activities, summer and winter, special sightseeing. Sometimes it's not travel, it's more event, because they don't need to accommodate somewhere. Usually they travel to suburbs or any special hall where we arrange these things. So this is my segment. It develops very fast, and we feel very strong in this segment. And by the way, it's the most profitable segments. So if later on we will talk about what is profitable, what is not, what is the future. So this is one of the future that we see in our business. And the third segment is incoming. So we do classical tour operator incoming for travel groups and for incentives. So majority of business, 90% go to Moscow, St. Petersburg. It's classic destination, but becoming more popular Baikal area, Trans-Siberian Express, and now our government pay more attention for special events, especially sport events. We take care of hockey championship, athletics, coming Sochi Winter Olympic Games in 2018 will be World of Football, World Soccer Championship. So we try to involve more in this kind of business because it's rather complicated, a lot of problems, difficulties connected with the current local situation, and we feel that our service very need for global companies who are looking for new destination, new emergency markets like Russia is. So we have three types of customers. So first type is our business colleagues, tour operators and travel agencies. So they are very pessimistic. Unfortunately, the situation, I think, probably globally, but in Russia, it's like everywhere, it's very difficult to survive. It's necessary to have financial resources, banks very afraid, and other finance companies very afraid to support travel business because they lose money, very difficult to make money. And from the other side, big companies try to concentrate more business, and they try to kill small business, medium-sized business. And of course, internet and all the technology influence this sphere. So pessimistic in B2B sphere. And the only thing to survive is to find your own niche, to be unique in somewhere where people, customers need service, need support, need advices and things like that. The second sphere is corporate business travel and MICE. So very optimistic. So we are emergency market. A lot of big international corporations coming into Russian market for opening shops, delivering their goods, services in Russian markets, and they need our service. They need somebody to help them to enter the market, to enter different areas, regions, somebody who helps them with conference halls, with gathered their dealers, some incentive, more motivational programs. So it's not only inside Russia but outside as well. So we are very optimistic, and we feel that they need services and they need a strong and experienced partner inside Russia. And this business, corporate MICE, business travel develop, and I'm very optimistic. Airline tickets, train tickets, so hotel reservation, so all kinds of business travel segments have great potential in Russian market. The third is incoming and incentive. Very complicated because from one side, Russia usually is a very interesting destination for all the customers. I think millions of people have in their plans such destination like Russia to visit. Moscow, Kremlin, St. Petersburg or Siberia. So we really from hundreds of countries we are rather unique. But from the other side we compete with other destinations because it's rather difficult for all the mankind to visit Prague, Budapest, Berlin and capitals. So they choose Moscow or Warsaw, Berlin or St. Petersburg, Amsterdam. So we compete with them, and we feel some problems with the politics that happens in Russia protect increasing tourism. And we have figure, for example, during Soviet period, it was end of 80s, we had 15-20 million tourists incoming into Russia. At the moment we have 4 or 5 million. So 5-7 times less, and very difficult to increase this amount of tourists. So I mentioned already the first trend is companies become bigger. I think there are very difficult to survive for big companies because they need always increase their business, involve more money, more business, to have new niches. And sometimes it's a way of nowhere because it's like pyramid. And we feel that and we try to control, especially when companies, the goal is to go for the markets, to involve money, to look for investors. So it's another type of business, and maybe it's okay for natural resources business, for big corporation with finance, but not for travel. Because in travel is more people-connected business. And I think much more niches and future for middle size and small size. I thought about this question, and I can mention 3 challenges. with priorities. The first one is personnel. In Russia, so we unfortunately we know educational organization who prepare personnel, and we need now very professional personnel, knowing technology, knowing of course the sales politics, know marketing, know how communicate with customers. So this is the first, personnel, and management of course. The second is technology. So technology developed so fast. So I remember when 10 years ago we made our first steps, we were like new people. Everything we do was new. And we invest a lot of time and money and efforts. At the moment, our competitor can come to this world travel market, go to technology village and buy it very cheap. So very easy entrance to this market. So you need control all the time and develop your system, your technology, and your personnel. And the third thing is finance. Unfortunately, all the customers at the moment want to receive service at the beginning and money and pay you afterward. So we feel and we see how our clients, especially corporates and of course our tour operators, foreign tour operators, they're asking for very good quality, very low price, and postpone and delay with payments. Yeah, to be very positive and to have a fun. I'm sure that I can tell you I have a lot of friends who make business in other areas of business, finance, trade, and others. And even 10 years ago, they told me that I've got a lot of challenges with customers, with charters, with hotel reservation, with services, because even one problem connected to you personally. It's not the same, it's opposite when you deliver goods, for example. But at the moment, they like that I do because I feel, and I'm very funny, it is very positive business because it is connected with people. You absolutely understand the chain of the services and what you deliver to your customer. So if you feel that, if the new student feel that it is his way, it's okay, and to be very optimistic. A lot of businesses continue and close, but travel business, I'm sure, it will be always. And a lot of spheres you can realize yourself. You can start a big corporation and then to become professional and then open your small business, small sphere, because we always look for somebody, professional, not big corporation, who supplies services. We cannot do everything by ourselves. And this is a network, a chain of different supplies of different services, and it becomes like a total product for customer. From one side, it's the most difficult question because I have no favorite destination, but from the other side, very easy. 7 years ago, I started to play golf. And now golf is a part of my life, and my favorite destination usually where we have golf courses. And all the time, all my travel with golf, either is business or leisure with my family, always golf clubs with me. Unfortunately, not now, only 3 days and weather, but usually golf. So my favorite destination where is golf course.